Got it. Okay, welcome to our Team Perseverance bi-weekly call. I'm Kristen Atkins. I am one of the founders of Team Perseverance with my husband, David. We host these every other week. For anybody who's new, we want to welcome you to the team. And we have a really special call tonight because we actually, those of you guys that have been around for a little while, have probably heard the buzzwords elite, premier. It's a big deal in the Beachbody world, and it's a big goal that a lot of coaches strive to achieve. And this year we have a whole new, it's not totally new, but a lot of new requirements and qualifications to get you to that point. And a couple weeks ago, I was on a call with Nicole, and we were looking over these lovely elite and premier goal guides that we found in the coach office. And she's like asking me questions about them. I'm like, you know what? I don't know the answers. So I said, you know, what better way to find out the answers from somebody from corporate who knows everything. And guys, we're very, very blessed to have Doug Moss on the call tonight and do this for us. He's the vice president of the coach development team, and he's the mentor for all the 15-star diamonds. So one day, who's going to be working with Doug? Doug, well, look at these faces. These are all your future 15s mentoring. So he's going to just go over it briefly with us. And guys, if you have any questions, that this would be the time to ask, because we have him to ourselves for a little while. So I'm going to hand it over to Doug, but let me change my settings so he can be the host. And then he can share his screen. Change host. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I appreciate coming on. I appreciate you guys, you know, late at night out east. Like, I'm in Utah, so it's like 6:30 here. But I do appreciate, you know, being invited to the call. So I'll tell you a quick story. The elite program has always been, I mean, for years, Beachbody has always had a program called the Elite Program, which is essentially what we do is we came up with a recognition program to celebrate coaches for just doing the fundamentals, okay? And so you have to know that, and certainly it's doing the fundamentals at a high level. I mean, there's only 200 elite coaches in the network of, you know, 300,000 coaches. So it's not easy. You know, nobody says it's a simple thing, but it is doing the basics, because, and I'll tell you, the road to elite essentially, you know, recognizes coaches for doing three things. The first one is personally hitting Success Club. The second one is signing coaches. And the third one is getting your coaches to hit Success Club. Like, literally, those are the three activities that this program celebrates, okay? And, you know, the elite program, getting to elite, is actually built that you have to get good at all three of them. Like, you can become a team builder, a team leader, or even a premier coach by being good at one or two of them. If you want to be elite, you got to get good at all three of them, okay? And I'll explain that as we get into it. But what I want you to understand is, and I'll start here, because it really is the business at Beachbody. You guys as coaches, you have to know that we try to design everything around you doing the basics, you know, and essentially, if you don't know, there's what we call the 4 vital behaviors, okay? And the 4 vital behaviors are just activities that help you grow the business, right? The first one is that you personally are proof that the products work, meaning you're doing a program, you're working out, you're drinking your shakes, you know, eating right. You know, first thing is you're proof. The second one is what we call connect, invite, follow up. So essentially, you're now proof the products work. You're doing your workouts, and then now you're sharing it, right? This is where social media comes into play. This is where, you know, your friends and your neighbors and your family are seeing you get results, and now they're interested. So this is where you're connecting, inviting, and following up with them. The third vital behavior is helping people get results. Meaning, if people are going to join you in a challenge group, you as their coach need to help them through that process, okay? And the fourth thing is you do your personal development, which is, you know, you're reading books and you're just trying to get better as a person. But The reason I go back to the 4 vital behaviors is because in order for you to be on the road to elite, you're going to have to do the 4 vital behaviors. Okay. I told you there's 3 things. The first one is you got to personally hit Success Club. The way you hit Success Club is you do the 4 vital behaviors. The second one is you have to sign coaches. How are you going to sign coaches? Well, you're going to do the 4 vital behaviors, and you're going to post and share about it in a way that other people will want to be a coach and do the 4 vital behaviors. And then the third thing is you got to get your coaches to hit Success Club. And the only way they're going to do that is if they're doing the 4 vital behaviors, which actually goes back to you leading by example by you doing the 4 vital behaviors. And I say that, and I want you to understand it sounds so simple, but guys, we can see the data. Right. And I will tell you, like I'm actually asking, and we're going to add to the elite report what we call qualified views. And we're going to start looking at coaches based upon the number of qualified views they have in a month. And a qualified view is, how many workouts have they done? I think it's longer than like 15 minutes. And it'll keep track of each one. But what's interesting about it is, we'll have coaches that'll say to us, well, I just can't, and I can't hit Success Club, and I can't. And then their qualified views in a month are like 6. And it's like, well, okay, we got to commit to a program. Like people, you can't build the business if you're not doing the business. Okay. And so I tell you that because that's where we have to start if you want to set a goal to be elite. You got to do the 4 vital. It has to start at the very beginning. Okay. So with that said, now that we've established kind of how we do it, let me tell you how we build the point categories and how it works. And I will share my screen. But again, a quick story. About 4 years ago, I was meeting with Carl, and Carl said to me, Doug, you understand elite, you teach it all the time. He says, teach me what the elite program is. And I said, great. So Carl and I sat down and I walked him through what it is to be an elite coach. And essentially explained to him what I just explained to you guys. And Carl's response was, how do we institutionalize elite? Like, how do we get every coach to try to become an elite coach? And I said, man, I hadn't really thought about it, but Carl was like, yeah, let's figure this out, because it sounds like these are the activities we want coaches doing, and this is what we want to recognize them for. And I said, awesome. Literally, I spent like 2 months like brainstorming, how do we do this? How could we build this? And it's funny because you brought that up. This is the napkin. I was sitting in the lunchroom in the office. You can't even hardly see it. And I was literally sitting with my team. And I said, we need to build a way that people work throughout the course of the year with the goal of being elite. Well, that's where the road to elite came from. Is we literally sat there going, okay, wait a minute. At the first of the year, everybody starts at 0. And their goal at the end of the year is to be elite. Now, back then, that's what it was, is everyone started at 0 and my goal would be elite. But guess what would happen? I would get to June or July and I would be at 20% of what I needed. And I would say, yeah, I'm not going to make it. Not going for elite this year. I'm out. Well, that's where the road to elite came from, because essentially what we did is we said, hey, coaches, let's still set the goal to be an elite coach. But you know what? It's okay. Let's get you on the road. And now there's levels. There's the first step is to become a team builder, then a team leader, then a premier coach, and then an elite coach. Okay. And all of those categories build on the road to elite. But here's the great news. We're sitting here, we're at the end of January, and we're saying, hey, I want to be an elite coach. Well, let's just say we get to April and you're like, based on trending, I'm not going to make it. Well, that's okay. Rather than quitting, or rather than saying I'm not going to make it, we realign our goal and we say, okay, let's finish the year at premier. If I'm not going to make premier, then I'm going to go for team leader. Okay. And I'm going to show you what those are, and I'll show you exactly how it works. Let me share my screen quickly. This is the top of what's called the elite goal guide. Okay. Now, if you go into the coach office and you go into the FAQ and you search elite, you can go into elite and you can find what's called the elite goal guide. This is the 2023 elite goal guide. Okay. It's a 1-page PDF. You can print it, and you should. And I'm going to walk you through it. Now, some of you might be going, I'm new enough in this. I want to be a team builder. I just want to be a team leader. There are goal guides for team builder and for team leader separate from this one. Okay. And they'll break it down really simply, but I'm going to encourage you to use this one. And I'll tell you why. The reason is because this really just kind of sets it up and says, here's the math, here's how I'm going to do it. And then you can forecast out where you're going to land based on the elite goal guide. Let's start. I'll walk you through it. The top of this document, these 4 boxes, this is the road to elite. Okay. Every single coach in the network right now is starting at 0. And all of you are building towards team builder. Whether you know it or not, you're all on the road to elite towards team builder. I don't care if you're Angie Belmar, the top coach, or you signed up yesterday and you got your first Success Club point, you're headed towards team builder. Okay. Your goal with team builder is there's 4 things you have to do to reach the milestone of team builder. And I will tell you, the company will send you a trophy when you achieve team builder, and then it actually builds. You get the base when you hit team builder, you get team leader, you get another piece, premier another, and elite another one. Cool. Kristen's going to grab her trophy. I could tell she was going for it. Yeah, and it's actually cooler than I thought. They redid it this year.
I didn't get my elite one yet, but
yeah, it's on its way. So take the pieces off so they can see. Like, that's premier.
This is the team leader.
Oh, here, let me stop sharing. Sorry, that's dumb.
That's okay.
Boom, boom. Now you're bigger.
Team leader. And this is the team builder base. So they go on top.
And there, it's like a crystal trophy, but the first piece you get is the team builder, which is the base. When you hit team leader, they send you the next piece. Premier gets you the 3rd piece, and elite gets you the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really
But
cool.
again, it's just to help you kind of achieve these milestones in the process of building the business over the course of this year. All right, let me share the screen and I'm going to walk you through this so you get it. Okay, I want to be a team builder. Here's what I have to do. I have to be a diamond coach and hold diamond for 6 consecutive weeks in 2022. Okay. Now I'll clarify this quickly. It's called the 2023 Elite and Premier Goal Guide. The reason is the way the program's built is you work this year, 2022, you accomplish it at the end of the year, and we celebrate you all of next year. So right now you're working to become a 2023 elite coach. Okay, so that's why it's 2023 and not 2022. Okay, here we go. Team builder. You want to be a team builder? You got to be a diamond. You got to hold it 6 weeks. You have to earn 25 leadership points. I'm going to come back to this and explain how you get those. But essentially, just think of hit Success Club, sign coaches, get your coaches hit Success Club. But I'll break that down here in a minute. In order to be a team builder, you have to create 1 new personally sponsored emerald this year. Okay, and again, whether you're Kristen Atkins or Angie Belmar, you got to go build a new emerald. It's the business is a business of duplication and you building new leaders. And it doesn't matter where you're at in the business, it requires new leadership. That's why a new emerald, whether you're a diamond or you're a brand new coach trying to get to diamond, you got to build an emerald. If you're a superstar, you still got to go build an emerald. The last requirement is you have to build weak leg volume. Okay, and this is the goal here is 1,000 team volume on your weak leg over any 5 consecutive weeks during the course of the year. Okay, what does that mean? Well, it means you have to average 200 on the weak side. What's the weak side? The weak side in your binary, your 2 legs, is whichever leg is less. Okay, and 1 week it might be the left side with 200, and the next week it might be the right side with 185, and so they can switch. Doesn't matter. Every week, whichever number is lower, that's going to be added to your lower leg every week, and as soon as it equals 1,000 over 5 weeks, you're going to earn a check mark in that spot. Nicole Clark, question.
So this is where we were kind of confused when talking about it. So say you hit 1,000 in January in your weak leg. Are you done?
Well, this box would be checked and you would be done with that requirement for team builder.
It doesn't have to be 5 consecutive weeks of 1,000 plus TV.
No. It's 1,000 over 5 weeks. It's literally 200 a week.
Okay. Perfect.
Hey,
Thank
let
you.
me say this. We have our top coaches have 10,000 on their week leg, or whatever. Well, 6 weeks into the year, guess what happens? All 4 of these boxes get checked. So it isn't like you're doing just this one. Some of you might be a 2-star, and if you hold 2-star, it'll just go check, check, check. And now you're building your points. And so it's not, none of this, you don't just do team builder, you're actually doing the requirements for all of them simultaneously. And it'll give you credit for whatever you accomplish whenever you accomplish it in the year. And in the Coach Online office, you have a little grid that looks similar to this with check marks. And it'll literally, over the course of the year, you'll start to see check marks appear. Okay. Now let me help you understand something. The 1,000 team volume on your weak leg. You know, some of you are going, wait, what is that? Why is that there? I don't understand. Why do I need weak leg volume? Guys, because if you're going to build this business, we want you to earn an income, right? This is literally our way to trick you into learning the compensation plan. I mean, not really trick you, but it's actually teaching you the compensation plan. Because as you build the business, when you build on your weak leg, you'll start to cycle in what's called the team cycle bonus. So the reason that we put this in here is if you're going to do the work to get to diamond, to earn the leadership points, to build the new emerald, man, I want you to place and start to build your team cycle bonus so that you're starting to build an income based on your activity. So that's why that's there, is it's teaching you the compensation plan. And some people don't get that. Like they don't understand that that's really, really important for the compensation plan. Everything you do on the road to elite is in our recognition plan, but it should all drive the compensation plan. Okay, I just want to kind of tie that together that you understand. It's not like, hey, go do recognition and yeah, we don't care if you make any money. That's not, this is all designed that if you do the work over here at the road to elite, it should be driving volume into the compensation plan to help you maximize the compensation plan. Anyway, a little bit of a sidebar. Team leader. Team leader, we just talked diamond team builder. Now I got to be a 1-star to be a team leader. You got to hold it 6 consecutive weeks. Your 6 weeks qualifying as a 1-star count. So as soon as you hold it 6 weeks, earn the check mark, become a 1-star, check, done. 50 leadership points. Again, I'm going to break them down when we get down here, but understand it's not 50 more. It's you got to get 25 to get team builder, 25 more, a total of 50 gets you to team leader. 2 new emeralds or 1 new diamond, meaning maybe this emerald became a diamond, then we'll give you the check mark here as well. And oh, by the way, if you get 1 new diamond, we're going to check this box too. Okay. And then week leg volume, 2,500 over the course of 5 weeks. So an average of 500 a week. Why would we do that? Because if you get 500 a week, let's say your weak side's 500, your strong side's 1,000, you're cycling 5 times, you're making like $100 a week in team cycle bonus. So it all starts to grow. That's the whole point, is it's all kind of coming together. Premier, I'm a 2-star, I hold it 6 weeks, 75 leadership points, again, 25 more, 1 new diamond. If I got it here, I got it here, 4,000 week leg. Again, you know, just trying to build that week leg volume. And if you want to be elite, elite requires you're a 5-star diamond, 105 leadership points, 2 new diamonds, and 5,000 week leg volume, or 1,000 a week on the weak side. And I will tell you, I don't think we've ever had an elite coach or a 5-star diamond coach that has met these requirements that didn't have the week leg volume requirement met. Okay. Because generally when you get to 5-star, you've got 2 diamonds on the weak side or more. And when you do that, the weak leg volume tends to be there. Okay. So just understand that really in this category, you're trying to get to 5-star, do the leadership points and get the 2 new diamonds. Okay. Guys, this is the entire road to elite. I think sometimes people think it's way more complicated than this. This is what you have to do to reach this goal. Okay. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to complicate it a little bit because now I need to tell you how to earn leadership points. But it's really not that complicated. You'll get hung up on it a little bit, but let's just do them one at a time and make sure you understand. Category number 1. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you about elite. Elite doesn't allow, remember I told you you got to get good at all 3 things? Elite puts caps on each point category. Why? Because your 105 points have to come from all three categories. You know, team builder, team leader, it can come all from one category. We don't care. But to be an elite coach, there's caps. And I'll explain that here in just a minute. Let's talk. The first point category is what we call PSSC, Personally Sponsored Coaches in Success Club. Okay. Your goal in this category is to get 50 points. Okay. That's the cap if you're going for elite. Okay. Well, I want to get 50 points in this category. How am I going to do it? Well, here's how you earn the points. For every personally sponsored coach that you have that achieves Success Club, okay, now I need to catch this a little bit. It's a personally sponsored coach that you signed last year or this year, okay? So what that does is it takes our top coaches who are running and have lots of coaches and really active. Their 2020 coaches no longer count for them for this category. It actually takes them out, and now we say, nope, it's the previous year and the current year, okay? So you have a coach you signed last year. If they hit Success Club, we give you a point. Boom. January, they hit Success Club, there's 1 point. You'll notice this times 2 here. If you also hit Success Club, we'll double however many coaches you had that hit Success Club. So if you had one personally sponsored coach hit Success Club in January and you hit Success Club in January, your 1 point times 2 becomes 2 points in January, okay? If in February you had that coach in January do it and another coach do it, you would have 2 points in February, plus you did it, we would times 2, so you get 4 points in this category, okay? But here's what I want you to understand. If you averaged 2 personally sponsored coaches, they could be the same 2 people, by the way, hitting Success Club every month this year, and you hit Success Club every month this year, then you would get 2 times 2 would be 4. 4 over the course of the year for 12 months would be 48 points. You would pretty much cap the category. Does that make sense? Personally sponsored coaches hitting Success Club, coaches you sponsored either last year or this year are the ones that count. Okay. And your goal is 50 points. So you need to average 2, and in 1 month, you got to get 3, right? So if you get over 2 in any month, that's going to give you your extra points to be at 50 points. Okay. I'm trying to get you to elite. Boom. That would be 50 of your 105. If I'm trying to be a team builder or a team leader, boom, that would do all of it. I would be done team builder, team leader, because it's 25 and then 50. I could get them all my points in this category. Okay, that's the PSSC category. The next category is probably the one that you'll think is the most complicated. This is the category that gives you points for personally hitting Success Club. Okay, the other category, the category I already explained, which one was that? That was you hit Success Club, you sign coaches, you get your coaches to hit Success Club. So category 1 actually gave you points for doing the 3 activities I've already talked about. This category focuses primarily on you personally hitting Success Club, because this one says all the personal volume of the new coaches, customers, and preferred customers that you recruit this year, we're going to add up all that personal volume of all the purchases they make. Every time it adds to 500, we give you a point, okay? Your goal in this category, again, is to get 50 points. I'm trying to get you to 105. Here's another 50, okay? So how do I do it? Well, as I grow my business and as I hit Success Club, I start to earn this PV that's being generated by their purchases, okay? So let's just say in January, I hit Success Club 8 and I signed 4 coaches and customers. And over the course of that, boom, they had 600 PV. I would take 600, put it down here, divide by 500. I would get 1 point in this category. Now, 2 things also happen. Whatever doesn't get used carries over. So the 100, remember I had 600, so 500 gets taken out, gives me the point. The extra 100 will carry over, number 1. The second thing that happens is those customers and coaches that purchased in January, when they purchase again in February, you get credit for them again. So if you sign them in January and they stay all year, you're going to get the personal volume for all their purchases for as long as they stay purchasing. Okay. Then in February, you go and hit Success Club again. Well, that's new PV added on top of your January people's second month of PV. And your goal is, get this, if I can get 2 points in February off of my second purchase for my January people plus my February Success Club, now I'm going to get 2 points in February. What I want you to understand is this one builds over the course of the year, meaning where this one is just like every month I need 2, 2, 2, 2. This one's like January, I need 1, February, I need 2, March, I need 3. And so this one ramps up because everyone you sign in January could count all year. Okay. So they're compounded based on adding in the February people, the March people, the April people. So it just continues to add and add and add with the people. So if every month, as an example, you got 1 point in January, 2 in February, 3 in March, 4 in April, throughout the course of the entire year, you would end the year with 78 points in this category. Your goal is 50. Okay. So I need 50 points. So I don't need to get that many points every single month, but I just want you to understand that that's what's happening as you're hitting Success Club, as this starts to grow and it really does start to compound. I will give you a little tip for this category is if you really want to be elite, start in January, start right now. You want to sign coaches as early in the year as you can and customers. Because if you sign me in February, I could count 11 months. If you sign me in October, I only count for 3. Okay, so that's why the first quarter is very important if you're going to go for elite. Nicole.
Sorry for all the questions.
No, good.
So with the PV, we also have the preferred customer volume. Is that showing up because it's a separate number?
Well, it's not. So their purchases all have PV associated. What you're talking about is EV. Honestly, guys, EV has nothing to do with this, but every purchase has PV affiliated with it. EV is outside of it. EV is only a volume that shows a coach's selling. Like all it does is represent that you've sold something to a customer, which means, hey, do they meet the EV requirement to be a coach? That's all the EV's doing. So take EV out of this, has nothing to do with the road to elite, but every purchase of those PCs, coaches, every one of them has PV associated with it. So this is a PV math problem, not EV at all. Is that okay? We good? Okay, go ahead, Lindsay.
Sorry, I know that this is kind of a strange category to track. Is there like a simple way that I can track this? Because like I have my sheet right here and I like to put in the numbers for what I'm looking for each year, but I don't know what numbers.
Yeah, so what I would do is every month you're going to hit Success Club, right? I'm hitting Success Club. Well, if I'm selling 3 challenge packs, I can take the PV from the 3 challenge packs and I can put them in here. So if the challenge packs, I don't know what they are, 140 or something, I could put 140 times 3, plug it in here. In February, I'm going to get my Success Club number, again, the whatever that number is, plus I'm going to get the second purchase of the January people's HD. So now I can add 90 per bag of Shakeology plus my Success Club number. And then I start to divide by 500. And every month I divide by 500. Any carryover gets brought in. And every month I do the division of 500. In the back office, it'll do all of this for you. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I capped out on this category this year or last year.
Perfect. But
I don't know how. You know what I mean? It's like I want to make sure I can.
Well, essentially, again, capping it means, again, elite is not everybody. So if you want to be elite, it's like a Success Club 10 or better. I mean, it really is. This is not, if you want to be elite, Success Club 5 is not going to get you there. Okay. Lindsay, the other thing you probably started the year well, because the sooner you start, those people carry all year. And so you can see the total PV in your coach online office, and that's where it's at. Also, if you work with, I don't know, Brandy or Kyle or whoever your mentor is, they also on our elite report, we actually have the total PV for you always on there. And we can always divide it by 500 and tell you exactly where you are.
Awesome.
But just understand, it is complicated. 100% it's complicated. But this really does just say, are you hitting Success Club? So let me give you another piece of advice, because this comes up every year. This one actually also says to you, you can't build your spouse in the first quarter. If you are giving coaches away to your spouse, guess what? Your spouse is getting the APV. You're not getting any because they're not sponsored by you. So you want to be careful with your spouse, because your spouse is an independent coach. It's not you. It's like your neighbor's a coach. So I just tell you that because if you're really going to make a run at elite early in the year, you want to be sponsoring by you because you need the points to add up for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. So now I have my business center and then my second business center for 2 stars. So does that roll up for my second?
Yeah, the beautiful thing about elite is everything rolls up. Your second business center, any coach hitting Success Club sponsored by your second counts towards your first. Any PV, APV that's being generated counts towards your first. So second business centers are just aggregated up to the first.
Cool.
But your spouse is not an independent. That is an independent center. It's not you. And I just tell you that because what'll happen is, I'll be doing one-on-ones in April and some coach will say, good news, I got my husband to diamond. And I'm like, oh crap. Like, okay, good job. Yay. But your elite points are in the toilet because you haven't recruited anybody, because he has. And now he got all that credit and now he has great elite points, but you have 0. And now you're trying to play catch up. So my point is, first part of the year, you can't mess around with that. You need to build you. Okay. Third point category. And hey guys, all the questions, like please ask. The third category is actually easy. And again, I've already got you to 100 points. PSSC, I got 50. APV, I got 50. I only need 105. So that means in this category, I'm trying to get a minimum of 5 points. Now I can get a total of 25, but a minimum of 5 times, I need this to happen. What this is anytime you sign a new coach and they earn 1 Success Club point within their first full month, you get a leadership point. Okay, let me say that again. If you signed me up as a coach in January, if I get a Success Club point within my first full month, so you sign me in January, I would have through the end of February, because my full month is February. Now, if you sign me January 1st, I have till the end of February. You sign me January 31st, I have till the end of February. I don't get another month. It's like the month you sign up plus the next one. But if I get 1 Success Club point, you get a leadership point. I told you, I need that to happen 5 times this year for you to get to elite at a minimum, because you're going to cap 50, 50, and this one's at least 5. Okay, there's your 105 points. But again, how do you get points in this category? New coaches, get them to get 1 Success Club point in their first full month, you get a leadership point. So this one's not complicated. It's just, but it's hard. I mean, you got to sign somebody new and get them into activity. Now, the bottom of this sheet is all the math. It's showing you kind of where you're at. The other beautiful thing about this goal guide is you just kind of want to do it with a pencil saying, hey, I'm going to get, let's say January, I've got 0. I have no personally sponsored coaches that are going to be in Success Club. Well, then I'm going to set a goal to ramp this thing up. 0, okay, I'm going to get 1 in February, 2 in March. Then I'm going to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I'm going to get 3, 3, 3. Then I'm going to figure out what my average is and look at it and see where am I at? Am I over 50? I want more than 50 points in this category. Okay. Same thing, Success Club. How do I set the goal to be Success Club 5, Success Club 10, whatever it is, and then you can start to track it, the goal versus reality, and now you know whether or not you're on track or you're falling behind. But understand, this one is, again, It starts little at the first of the year, but it grows as you compound on top of your previous sale. So it all starts to add. And it is hard to track. I totally appreciate that. And then this one, new coaches, get them into Success Club activity. 1 point. They don't have to hit Success Club. They just got to get 1 Success Club point, and you get a leadership point for them. Okay. So that's how you earn it. And I just described to you how to earn 105 leadership points. Okay. Some of you are on this call saying, well, I'm going to end the year as a team leader. I'm going to get to 1 star. I'm going to go to NLC in Vegas next year, and I'm going to get 50 leadership points. I'm going to build my 2 emeralds or my 1 diamond. That's great. Then Success Club 5, consistently over the course of the month, working with your coaches, trying to get any of them to hit Success Club. Boom. Now I'm going to try and get the 50 leadership points. Plus I'm trying to get me to 1 star, and I can become a team leader. Okay. So all of these goals are built into the same program with the idea that I'm starting small and I'm ramping my way up. And the goal is you have the entire year if you start right now. Okay. And I will tell you, we have coaches that start in July that will hit elite. Like, it's crazy, but people do it. So if you do it right now, if you start, I know January's over. If I start February 1, I have 11 months to get as far as I can on the road to elite. Okay. And don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Your goal is hit Success Club, sign coaches, and get your coaches to hit Success Club. How are you going to do that? You're going to do the 4 vital behaviors every day. Literally be consistent with the 4 vital behaviors. And I'll tell you this, it happens every year. Every year, my team will get the elite report. We get it the 2nd Friday of every month. Every year in about September, October, we'll go start calling coaches, and we'll see somebody show up on the elite report. And we'll be like, Kristen, hey, I don't know you, but man, congratulations. You're doing a great job. You're on the road to elite. Looks like you're going to make elite this year. And she'll be like, wait, what are you talking about? And we would say, man, you have 86 leadership points. And she'll be like, okay, 2 things. I don't know what elite is, and I don't know what leadership points are. Like, what are you talking about? And then we have to break it down for them. The reason that happens every year is because as a coach, if all you're doing is the 4 vital behaviors, hitting Success Club, signing coaches, and getting your coaches to hit Success Club, it pretty much takes care of itself. So again, if you just do the fundamentals, that's all this is tracking, is just teaching you to do the basics, and then it builds a recognition program around it. It should be driving the compensation plan, weak leg volume, so that all of it kind of ties together to help you reach your goals. Like, that's the whole thing we're trying to do here. Any other questions?
Doug, I have a question.
Yeah.
Well, what you just said is me every year for the past 6 years. I get that phone call every year, but not a problem getting the points, but advancing the diamonds, actually the people committing to diamond. So my question is for everybody, really, just to ensure that this is true. It's not just the new coaches who become diamond. It's any coach who becomes diamond at any point in their business. So it's not just those 2001 and 2002 coaches. Those are the people who contribute to the points.
That's right.
But it can actually be any person advancing diamond on your team that checks off those top boxes.
That's right. 100%.
And that's where personally.
Oh, wait. The top box, this is you.
Correct.
It's the 3rd one down that's the new people. But you're right. They could, as long as they're a first-time diamond ever, they count.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to reiterate that because, it's not like you're looking for 5. Well, you are looking for 5 first-time diamonds. But
Well, I would even say if you're on this call and you're currently less than a 3-star, then guess what? Getting to 5-star and getting 2 new diamonds is the same goal, right? So you essentially wiped out one of the requirements because you've got to do those 2 anyway. Like, to get to 5-star, you got to build the 2 diamonds. So these 2 become the same thing. And if you got to find the people, you got to hit Success Club. You got to get them into Success Club activity. Therefore, the leadership points are going to trail behind it. But guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we're running this what is it called? Team Dream Team. What's the mug thing? Team Up, Dream Up. That's
Yeah,
what it's called.
something about teaming up and dreaming.
Yeah, that's going to be the summit theme this year. Team Up, Dream Up is the summit theme. We're putting it on a coffee mug, and I could like the coffee mug is just a symbol. All we're trying to do, you want to earn the coffee mug. Here's how you're going to earn it. Ready? As a diamond, you got to be a diamond in the month of February. A diamond 1-star or 2-star can earn it. Nobody else can. But if you have 3 personally sponsored coaches who earn 1 Success Club point, you get the coffee mug. Okay. Again, I'm not worried about the coffee mug, but what I want you to understand is I want you to understand that that is the duplication system at the very beginning. Is if you're a diamond, you need to get 3 personally sponsored coaches to get 1. Yeah, I love them to all hit Success Club. I'm sure that's always the goal. But guess what? I got to get them to start somewhere. So if you want to earn the Team Up, Dream Up Cup, then here's how you're going to do it. 3 personally sponsored coaches to get 1 Success Club point. Like, I think sometimes we get so caught up on Success Club that we're like, oh, she's not going to hit it. I don't care. I'm moving on. No, we do care. Get her into activity, help her get 1, so that you get your 3. And I'm telling you, we look at the data, and what we're seeing is we need to focus back on helping people help 1. Because once they help 1, we can teach them how to help more. But we got to get back to helping 1 at a time.
Doug, one more question.
Yep.
Your diamond that you advance, they have to be on separate legs?
No, they don't have to be. To become a 2-star, you got to have a diamond on each side. To become a 5-star, you got to have 2 diamonds on each side, plus 1. You got to have 3 and 2. Doesn't matter which side. But when you advance diamonds, if my superstars need to build 2 diamonds, it doesn't matter. They're just sponsored by them. Doesn't matter which leg they're on.
It doesn't matter. Oh, okay. That I did not know that. Thank you.
Nope, they just have to build 2 personally sponsored diamonds. Doesn't matter. Okay. They can be sponsored, 1 by their 6th and 1 by their 2nd. None of that even.
Super. Thank you for clarifying that.
For sure.
I have a quick question. Where do we find this sheet again? I searched for it, but I just can't find like this document.
Somebody
I can paste it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Nicole.
I grabbed it. Yeah, Nick, if you have it, you can paste it in. Otherwise, we can post it in the team page too after the call.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Lisa, if you type in though 2003 Elite, Road to Elite, this guide will come up in the FAQs.
You taking us back to 2003. Taking
Wow.
us back.
I know.
That's 10 years before me.
Did I say 2003? I meant
Okay, Shannon, it's okay. We've been around for a long time. All right, any other last minute questions for Doug? This was super helpful. I hope you guys agree with that, to break it all down and to look at the categories together. And I think that these trackers are really great for us to be able to utilize to really be conscious of what we're doing every month, what we're focusing on every single month for the rest of the year. And that's kind of why I wanted to get this done as soon as possible, because yes, we're already into February already. Any last minute questions for Doug? Doug, just make sure you put me as the host again. Don't forget me.
Yes, I will not leave you.
And thank you so much. I mean, this was really, really helpful. Really appreciate it. I know it was kind of last minute, and you are the man. You're amazing. And
I'll just say this, guys, don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Like, just hit Success Club, figure out, and let me say this. When you start out as a coach, hitting Success Club is hard, but guess what? You eventually get good at it. You figure it out, and you can gain confidence that I can hit, like, Kristen, do you hit Success Club? Like, I got it, right? You figure it out. Signing coaches in the beginning is hard, but guess what? You're going to figure it out. And guess what? You're all going to do it different. The third thing, getting your coaches hit Success Club, oh my gosh, that's the hardest of all of them. But guess what? You're going to figure it out. And it does take a process. I do a mastermind, a conference call every Monday with the superstars. And we meet every Monday, 10 a.m. Mountain, and we'll get on this call. This morning was really interesting. We got talking about, hey, the year's 8% over. How are you doing? And man, some of them are killing it. Some of them are struggling. Like, it's all over the place, as I expected. Interesting. What I said to them is, I said, what are you selling? Like, what challenge pack, what program are you doing? Number one, being proof the products work. What are you doing? And what are you presenting to your team? Crazy. Amber Kuiper was on body. Everyone's doing body. We do body workouts twice a day. I love body. That's what I sell. That's what my team sells. I was like, you're amazing. Aaron Hopkins, Crudno. I am all about job one. I'm headed towards gut protocol. I'm a launch coach. This is how I do it. Awesome. You're amazing. Alyssa Shoemaker, 9-week control freak. And I'm like, that's freaking awesome. Like, tell me why. And she says, because I had great success with it. I'm having it. I love it. My team loves it. We're doing 9-week control freak. The $20 off promo code's coming tomorrow or February 1st. And I'm all about 9-week control freak starting tomorrow. What I hope you take away from that, guys, is build your business your way. If you're having success with a program, you don't have to dump everything and do whatever the company's launching. We have a full library of all the solutions. I love T25. Like, that's my go-to. It's like, I only got 25 minutes. It's like, well, I should do job one. Well, I'll just do Shanti, Beta, T25. It's just easier. It's fast. I love it. My point is, everybody needs to know and do the program that you do. And guess what? It's easier to sell what you have confidence in. Because if you're like, I did 80-day obsession, I love it, and I lost 20 pounds, that's easy. Dude, everyone's going to, I want to do what you did. Emily Faber sells 80-day obsession. Why? Because she's having success with that program. Anyway, I could talk all night. Kristen, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. You're amazing, Doug. I think Dave's going to see you in a couple of weeks in Utah.
Cool. Tell him to call me. Oh, yeah. No. The CAB meeting. Yes. I will. I actually need to call Dave. I'll text him tomorrow.
Okay.
I've got a new corporate guy that has all these big ideas that I need him to talk to somebody. I want him to talk to Dave. Thanks. We'll talk.
All right.
Thank you.
Doug.
That was awesome.
All right,
Good night. Team Perseverance, stay on, guys. Okay. He's so good, isn't he? I love him. He's like the best. And he just explains anything like just crystal clear. Cause like a lot of things, like when Nicole and I first started looking at this, she's like asking me questions. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Let me just put it this way, guys. As someone who just hit elite this year. So you need 3 personally sponsored coaches minimum to hit elite. 3 that are in business building activities that count towards your success club, that are going to count in the category 1. So category 1, if you have 3 of your own coaches that are 2021, 2022 coaches that consistently hit success club throughout the year, you'll get your points. 3 is the minimum. If you have more than 3, bonus, right? I just had 3, sometimes 4, and that was like scraping by, but Jeff Matthewson always told me 3 is the magic number. And then of course, I think helping new coaches get their first success club point, that's something that's a little trickier. But again, if you have a handful of them in the year, and that APV category, Melanie, you said that was your highest. This one, you don't even have to really monitor that much. If you are hitting success club every single month, this just builds fast. Like, this was where I got most of my points early on in the year. These are the other 2 categories that you got to really focus on and be very cognizant of. So just want to share that with you. And yeah, I like the way that he broke this down, because I had never really dove into it myself. But the goal, just so you guys know too, is they were seeing that the trend is coaches are trying to hit elite and they're just popping diamonds very last minute. They're very shaky diamonds. And then as soon as people would hit elite, they would just lose it all, right? And everybody would drop and they would fall apart. That's not what you want. You know, you want to hit elite, but you want to have a team that's growing. So it's really about the depth. It's about the volume that you're creating, which is why they added the category of the weak leg volume. They want to teach you to be making money and to be building an organization that's going to be strong after you hit elite, not fall apart. So that's why they kind of changed it a little bit this year, because they were seeing a trend of, I'm going to hit elite. I'm going to hit elite. And they were doing it just because they wanted to hit elite and making things happen that weren't very strong. You don't want those of you guys that are on the call that are diamonds or want to be diamonds, you don't want to be a shaky diamond. You want to be the diamond that gets yourself steady. You want to be building emeralds every single month and building onto them. That's the goal. So that way you can be a strong diamond, and then you can build from there, you know, whether it's your spouse or a second business center or whatever. That's got to be the goal, because it's very hard to be in and out of diamond. And it's normal. Yes, it happens. But that's what the goal is, to create those emeralds. And I really like the fact that they, you know, for team builder and team leader, they have you building emeralds. I think that's really important. And those emeralds are eventually going to be your diamonds. I think those were the main things I wanted to say. Anything else about what we just went over with Doug? Go ahead, Nick.
This is so lame, but so I postponed my Shakeology this month because I have a backlog of it, right? So obviously I'm not going to get the Success Club leads this month, but does this affect actually being Success Club?
If you're not on,
like in the numbers?
Yeah, if you're not on an auto ship for 90 within this month, you will not hit Success Club.
So that, okay. Okay.
You can fix it tonight. I mean,
I know. It's just,
I'm glad you asked, because
I know,
we
because
ran into that. Where did we run into that? Maybe Row one month, I think. Yeah, because it was you too, Vanessa. Oh, you they.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I just don't want to miss. I mean, it was a good month, so I don't want to miss
It was a
this
good month,
month,
Nicole.
so.
You hit Success Club this month early, so I would make sure you get.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Let me go. What's in the chat? Why do we have a lot of stuff in the chat? Okay. Makes things so easy. Really good advice. Culture of people helping. Yeah, the culture of people helping. I mean, they want you to dive deeper into your organization rather than just base level. So, okay. I'm going to go through the team call information. It's not a lot today. We don't even have a lot of information. Can you guys see my screen? I'm going to go through it really quick because I know it's getting late. Guys, did you listen to the National Wake Up Call today with Morgan Butler? So good. She talked about, if you did not listen to it, make sure you listen to it. She was really good. She talked about your avatar. And I think this is really important that we know this as coaches early on, like who is your ideal client? Who is your ideal coach? You need to get very clear on that and be talking to that person every single day. And it's really true. When you really do get very laser focused on that, it's amazing the people that come to you and they're like, I need this. And you're like, yes, you do. You know, it's pretty funny. So make sure you go back and watch her. All right. We just went through the push goals. This is what I have for recognition so far. Congratulations to the weekly diamond board. Dave, 2-star, Devin, Lindsay at their 1-star, and my diamonds. Lisa, Nicole, Ro, Mel, Di, Joanna, Michelle, Stacy, and Liza. And then congratulations to Natalia for 8 new coaches. Girl, you're on fire. I don't know if she's on the call. She's Gina's coach. 3 new coaches each. Whoa, Joanna, Lisa, Melissa, and Ro. Amazing ladies. 2 new coaches each. Alyssa, Bree, Kara, Kim, me, Nicole, Summer, Larice, and Miko. Congratulations, ladies. And 1 new coach. Congratulations, Bruce Broder. He's working hard. Diane Crowley, Michelle, Sarah, Shannon, and Stephanie. Congratulations, guys, for bringing up some new people into your business. Let's keep it going. All right, I'm going to go through this really quick. All right, so I didn't have that cup thing on here because I don't even know if they announced it. I just saw it on the round table. We got hit with a lot of information this week. So like Doug said, I just want to remind you guys, pick and choose what you're going to focus on, because we have this new body, the body free pass, which is only good until February 3rd. So you're able to give away body for free with this pass with the bodypass.com and that code that's on there, and through February 3rd to let people try body for the day. They can have it for 24 hours once it's activated. February is tomorrow. Oh my God, I can't believe February is tomorrow. But we have our 20 off promo code. You guys should be getting emails tomorrow with your $20 off promo code. It's for total solution packs that are $149 or higher. Okay, so keep that in mind. And they're only for February. All right, and Peppermint mocha still on sale, 15% off. If you like peppermint mocha, grab it while it's hot. To Be Pregnant bike giveaway for anybody that purchases the To Be program from now through February 6th. They're going to be entered in to win a bike. Look at Alana on the bike. She's so cute. Okay, this is the Body 60-day challenge. Is anybody doing this? I know some people that are doing this. You're doing it, Shannon? I can't see everybody right now, but okay. So it starts tomorrow. It's going to run through April 1st. And basically you're going to go onto Body. They're going to give you one of 3 tracks that you can participate in depending on your goals. And you're going to log every single day. You're going to do your before picture. You're going to post your results at the end. And then you're going to win, what is it? A t-shirt, I think?
It's a t-shirt. Just if you're, obviously everybody has a group, just sync to it. It should be in your invite as long as you have Body. You have to have Body to get an invitation to it.
Okay.
It should be in your tracker.
It's in there.
Where do we find the tracks though? The different the 4 groups.
I saw they came to me in an email.
Yeah,
Oh, is
same. It's all in your email.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, once you join it, you get an email welcoming you and then telling you about the different tracks.
Okay. All right. I'll go back through email. Thanks.
Cool, you guys. All right. 4-week gut protocol is coming out March 15th. So you can stay tuned. We'll put more information out on that as it gets closer. But that's going to be a good one. I think people are in the test group right now. Opt-in for Success Club trip. So guys, so exciting. You can opt in to join our Success Club trip. Listen, if you're going to be focusing on growing your business this year, you're going to be focusing on hitting Success Club. When you focus on hitting Success Club, you earn points towards your trip. So you want to opt in, whether you think you can go or not. This is over a year away from now. Opt in. You can always say no once they get to you, but you want to have your name on that list because you only get one shot at this. So once you opt in, you put in what wave or whatever. Actually, I don't know if you pick the wave when you opt in. Do you, Nicole? No. Okay. You do? Oh.
No.
No? Oh, then
when you actually sign up, and register,
Yeah.
not when you opt in.
Okay. Because it depends.
Oh, I felt like I opted in for,
Did you? I don't know.
maybe
I think when they get to you, Nicole, then they're going to give you the option because some of them could be sold out. It just depends.
yeah.
But no matter what, guys, opt in. You don't want to regret that. And then this cup challenge, which I did not put up, I apologize, but did you guys hear about this, which is what Doug was talking about? No. Okay. Why do I know about this? And okay. It's called Team Up, Dream Up Promotion.
Oh, that.
Coaches who are lifetime diamond, 1-star or 2-star in any bonus week in February 2022. If you have 3 personally sponsored coaches, at least with 1 Success Club point from February 1st to the 28th, you get your exclusive Team Up, Dream Up mug. Okay. So diamonds, 1-star or 2 stars, but you have to hold it 1 week within February. Okay. In order to be qualified, but you need 3 of your own coaches. It doesn't specify if they have to be from 21, 22. I don't think so. But any 3 of them, if they have 1 Success Club point each, you get your little mug. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. Those are the only things I have. Any questions?
Chris, I just want to reiterate,
There.
I lied, it didn't come to your email. If you're in the Body group for the challenge, it's one of the posts where it gives you the breakdowns.
Where's the Body group?
If you are a Body member, you should have an invitation in your bod tracker.
Oh, like right in there?
Email.
Like it says, join group.
Right.
It's a picture of Amwala. It says,
Oh yeah, there it is. I got it.
Right.
yep. So you join the group and then it's the details in regards to the track is in a post that was posted 4 days ago.
Okay.
Right. But so I thought it said they were going to suggest like the workout. Where is the group?
I did get an email, you guys.
I
Check
did
your
get an
emails.
email. And when I went into the email, it did give me the 3 trackers.
Yeah, it tells you what the 3 tracks are, but it has it laid out the actual map, like the actual workouts. I think what they're going to do is they'll populate every day.
Oh,
I think that's
Don't they
what's gonna
just tell
happen.
you like do a body burn and you pick it,
Right.
right? Like they'll just give you like what kind of workout to do, but
Right.
you pick your
Yeah.
person and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
I was just trying to see like if I could plan, the workouts because I finally got my husband to do this with me.
it does show it in the email. Once you click that you want to do the thing, it gives you like, for example, tighten up. Monday is cardio, cycle, body burn, hit, and core.
Yeah,
So it does give
FAQ
you-
4512 has everything.
Perfect.
In the app, or it was in the email.
In the
Well,
email, my love.
Here's the
When
email.
Okay,
When you click that you want to do the challenge, then
Right.
it gives you more like more support, answer some of your questions.
okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And I was just gonna tell you guys one more thing and now it went out of my head.
Sorry.
It was good too. It was juicy. I don't remember what the heck it was. All right. If I remember, I'll post it in the team page. I think that's it. I definitely had something to tell you guys. All right. I will tell you this. Our next leadership retreat, I'm going to be planning for fall. So stay tuned for the details on that. But that's definitely something that's in the works that I want to have. Oh, and Summit is coming up. So I do want to start talking about Summit, guys, with all of our teams and start getting head counts of who's planning on coming. Because believe it or not, I mean, not having 2 years of Summit, it's been like, I haven't had to plan anything. Like now we have to go back to planning mode. So we'll be talking about that in the team page too. I think I'll take a poll soon who thinks they're going to come, just so we have an idea of what we're looking at. But it's going to be here before we know it. So freaking awesome. We can finally be together again. It'll be awesome. All right.
We've already got 14 people signed up to come.
Awesome. Perfect.
Caitlin?
So great. We'll talk more about it, but it's definitely got to be on our radar to start talking about all the time now. All of our new coaches coming in, got to get them on board. All righty. Thank you guys, ladies. There's all ladies on the call. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you have any other questions, you can let us know. And again, we can always reach out to Doug and he can always explain things better for us, but he's so good. All right. Have a beautiful evening. I will see you in 2 weeks. And that's it. Keep working. Let's go. Let's have an amazing February. Bye, guys.